Been busy this week. I'm going to Melbourne for a long ride. Got the bike all finished. This is the tank all painted, pressure tested. So hopefully it holds a lot more fuel than the stock one. Backyard's on. I didn't get time to make the seat base. Been very busy, so I've just put the stock seat on for the ride. Didn't miss the shush on the rear guard.
I will after.
Okay. Ghost skull down here on the rear fender. Flames. Then a nice sprinkling of Roth metal flake in the clear coat. Kept the front guard pretty simple. I don't like drawing attention to the front guard on a Springer. I think the front guards ruin it. And who knows, it might even fall off in the next week or so. Okay, let's go inside. I've had a lot of comments. People wanted to see what the Ghost Train paint job came out like with the realistic flames that we did last episode. So I'll give you a look before the owner picks it up. This is what we came up with. Real similar to the giveaway painting we've done, except it's on a gunmetal grey background. And in the sunlight, where I've done the candy orange, it's actually turned it to a golden edge. Looks really cool. We'll take it out the sun and see if we can have a look. I don't know if the camera will pick this up, but give it a really nice halo of goldy orange around the edge. So when this has only got Intercoat clear on the moment, it's going to go off and get clear coated, and that'll really make it pop. Front guard got the same treatment, but of course the skull's front on this time. And then to match him with a tank, we've done some smoky skulls on the rear. A couple little sparks, flowing embers, sparks. And then I went a little bit subtle on the tank, but I've still given it the fire inside, the glow, some steam shooting out of the steam piston, and then smoky skulls in the train smoke. And then we've done a little silhouette of the bridge, of the train coming out from underneath the bridge. Hope he likes it. Okay. So here's something different. I've embossed all this lettering into the paintwork. Then I painted it with the DNA chrome paint. It sort of looks similar to stainless steel when it's painted. Not quite chrome, but it does look good. Then I've gone through and airbrushed very lightly, just almost like a guide coat of black in there. And I've came back and with Scotch-Brite and 1000 grit sandpaper and just sanded all the black off, but it stayed in the embossed areas. This is probably 1mm to 2mm deep, these grooves. It looks really cool, and when you touch it, it's even cooler too. So that's another look. I've even done the pinstriping in it too. I think there's some on the front if you can pick that up. It's a really different look. I haven't seen it done in Australia yet, so it might be a first. Okay, and here's a bit of fun. This is the painting we showed you last episode. I've done a bit more on it. I forget where we're up to. I think I've added the one-way sign, a little kiwi here, wanted a kiwi in it. The name of the station, I guess he works with. The gas pump. A couple of woolly buggers. So I sent him a picture of what he thought, and he spotted a mistake. So can you see the mistake? Put it in the comments, and we'll see how we go. It's not the first time I've made mistakes. I once airbrushed a facade for a restaurant. They were doing a fake storefront. The chef there had given me Japanese calligraphy to put down either side of the door. I think it told some story, but it was in calligraphy. And he'd written out 4 for me, and he'd put 1, 2, 3, and 4. And all the numbers were at the top of the pages, which order they went in. So I did them all on there. I writ them with a brush and did some airbrush highlights, and I brought him up from the kitchen. I said, well, what do you think, buddy? He said, oh, great, except this one here is upside down. I said, what do you mean? So we brought out the pieces of paper, and he'd written 1, 2, 3, and 4, but on the first one, he put the 1 down the bottom. So I've turned it upside down, thinking, well, all the numbers are at the top, and did it upside down. And I said, oh, no problem, I'll just paint over it and change it. He said, oh, don't worry, no one will notice. So we get a lot of comments about the Terraplane. People want to see what's been happening. Behind the scene, it's a slow process, but there's a lot of stuff, you know, like we've ordered stuff, we've had to make stuff. But actually yesterday we did a bunch of stuff on it, so we're going to go down tomorrow and we'll give you a good update on it and show you what else has been happening at Hot Rod Central. So we're back at Hot Rod Central. Let's have a look what's been happening. You've missed out on a lot of stuff. I'll try and fill you in. Follow me. So this is the engine. Finally, all ready to go in. Paul made an adapter for the aircon pump. We fitted the transmission the other day. Genie shifter, make things easy through the floor. Ordered a bunch of stuff for this just to finish it off. So I'm going away for a week. When I get back, hopefully all the parts will be here. We'll get it in the car. Okay, so we've had all the sheet metal back on the front. We've made a radiator support and fitted a radiator. We've made these braces to hold the front sheet metal. They're all adjustable so you can get your bonnet gaps right. So the hood's been painted. This is all just a base coat to find any imperfections. I like doing this, you know, getting a shiny coat of paint on there, then we can block it back, find any imperfections and give it the final coat. So a lot of the car, the Hudson Terraplane, is based on the aeroplane theme. So even the door handles are like some sort of rocket aeroplane shape. So I thought we should carry that theme through the whole car. That's why we've done these panels in the side. So I've came across these chrome molds that might help us with that. So from the beginning, this had some ugly vents in it, so I always wanted to do this oval shaped porthole on the side of the hood and run a chrome mold through this middle, but I've come across these and I think they'll work pretty well. We can cut down the ends and reshape the ends, but I think that looks good and it follows the whole line of the plane theme or the aeronautical aviation theme. I think they'll work good. We might even put them on the, we could put one on the skirt too. I think that'd be a nice way to dress up a plain skirt quite easily. So we'll get the engine in next, put all the sheet metal back on. I'm going to take the mudguards off one more time, take the running boards off. Running boards are going to be upholstered. Engine will be in and left in. I'm going to take the mudguards off to paint them. Most of the sheet metal off to paint it to get it to a gold base. Then we'll assemble it and then we're going to do some custom paint on it, you know, the metal flake. Then I want to do a lot of custom touches. I'm going to do some drawings, so I might do 3 or 4 drawings. We'll put that up on an episode and you can pick the layout. I'm thinking about scallops to keep the aviation theme going and maybe tie in a bit of flames, but definitely a little bit of fade work in there. I think the scallops sort of more or less suit the car a lot better. So it'll be scallops, maybe some subtle pinstriping. So last time you saw this car, it was rusty and in primer. It's now got a base colour on it. Wiring still has to be done. I got in and pinstriped the dash because it's hard to pinstripe with the windshield in it, so I got that done nice and early. It's all pinstriped. All the glass for this should be here this week, as well as the glass for the Terraplane, so that'll be another big step forward. We've started fitting the Bailey channel to both cars. So we're going to block all this back and give it a custom paint job. We're tossing up between flames and different styles yet, but I'm pushing for the flames. I hope Paul agrees. Here's another project they've been working on down here. Now this is a 56 F100 roof. They've filled it and taken a fiberglass mould of it filled, goes right up right down to the back. So we're going to get these made in fiberglass so they can just clip in to the interior of a 56 F100. That's your hood lining and side panels and back, and it's been trimmed in a vinyl print, so all that'll be in the fiberglass pattern when it's moulded, and you can even cut it down for a big back window. So that's an easy hood lining, because the F trucks are hard to put a hood lining in. So that'll make things easy for F100 owners if you're interested. Yet another project, 32 Roadster. We needed a spray booth to paint it in, because all this, we just really got to prime this body, block it back, and it's ready to go. It was a new Brookville body. The rear guards still have to be primed, and we need a spray booth to paint it in. So look what Paul built. A nice new booth. No door handle yet, but it's almost complete. The hard part will be keeping it clean with so many projects. This will be great. We can clear stuff here. I'll still do all the airbrushing and stuff outside, roll it in here and clear coat. Been a long time coming, it's gonna be great. So, 18 years ago, we chopped this car at my place. I did a bit of a painting of it for Paul's 50th. And also on that day, Aidan Jacoby, a well-known artist from Brisbane, came, and while we were chopping the car, he did a sketch of it, much like Chip Foose does. Aidan was a great artist, did unbelievable pictures of cars. He's passed away now, and the other name signed on there is Gene Winfield, who passed away recently too. So two famous artists gone, but let's keep their art alive. I'm sure there's a lot of Aidan art out there, so cherish it, and I'm sure there's a lot of Winfield art out there, so cherish it. They're both part of hot rod history. Speaking of artwork, I guess you've all been waiting to see who got the giveaway from last episode, and the winner is Rearview Mirror Photography 2328. So get in touch with us and send us your address, we'll get it to you. Thanks everyone for entering. We'll probably do a new one in the next couple of episodes, so keep your eyes peeled. Don't forget, like, subscribe and comment. Catch you next episode.